our feature event of the program, a challenge match. And introducing in the red corner, weighing in at 238 pounds from Chattanooga, Tennessee, Pistol Pez Whatley. His opponent in the blue corner, weighing in at 232 pounds from Kansas City, Missouri, Cowboy Bob Orton Jr. A challenge match, the main event here on ICW Wrestling. Of course, this challenge was made and accepted last week here on ICW Wrestling. Pistol Pez Whatley, the only man ever to come out of a pile driver that was administered by Bob Orton Jr., and that was the result of the challenge. Here they are together again on ICW Wrestling. Pistol Pez Whatley and Bob Orton Jr., both excellent wrestlers. They have been through the ropes. They both had held belts, and they are currently, neither one currently holding any belts here at ICW, but both are definitely contenders for just about any belt you can name because of their talent and their ability as professional wrestlers. Pistol Pez Whatley now with a wrist lock on Bob Orton Jr. as he has him on the floor. And joining me for commentary is the heavyweight champion, Randy Macho Man Savage.
I'm going to call the match between Bob Orton Jr. and Pistol Pez Whatley. I'm going to call it like I see it, John Beck, because I'll tell you why. And I don't have my shirt on right now, but that's okay. I got 20-inch on, so let it shine, let it shine. Somebody stole my shirt. And I don't care because people go for things everywhere I go. One time, Tokyo, Japan, they took my headband just for a souvenir, and I heard they sold it for $5,000. But I'm going to call this match exactly how I see it, and I'm going to tell you something right now. No midgets, and no babies, and no girlfriends, man. If you got a wife and you want to keep her in one piece, you keep her away from me, because I am not taking no more.
Good takedown by Pistol Pez Whatley as he bars the left arm of Bob Orton Jr., but Orton gets his foot on the rope. That'll call for a break and a clean break by the Pistol Man. Bob Orton trying to figure this thing out now.
I think that you ignore me when I talk. And I think that the people out there, they don't understand the intensity and pressure that I'm under being the ICW World Heavyweight Champion and then all this other stuff happening between the one-man gang. Ronnie Garber was saying they're making fun of my manager, Steve Cooper. Understand everything that's happening? Understand how it builds up and pressure builds up and mounts?
I understand you're under a lot of pressure and a lot of tormenting from Ronnie Garvin, who evidently has your number.
He's got my number, man. He's got my number, and you know what he's going to do? He's going to call it on the show one day. He's going to be on his knees in front of the ring, and he's going to be begging. He's going to say, "I'm sorry, Macho Man Randy Savage. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I ever started anything with you. Come on, Bobby!"
Hammerlock administered by Pistol Pez Whatley. Bob Orton Jr. and having some trouble now with the Pistol Man. Bob Orton Jr. and Pistol Pez Whatley, and of course this match came about as a result of a challenge last week right here on ICW, and the challenge was a result of Pistol Pez Whatley being the only man to come out of a pile driver administered by Bob Orton Jr. Right now, Pez Whatley has the advantage over Orton. So he's working on that left arm, and he has been throughout the match. Now he bars it.
Pistol Pez Whatley, from the way I see it, is getting under a big handicap because of the color of his skin.
Bob Orton Jr. coming back with the elbow across the back of the neck. Rams the head of Pistol Pez Whatley into the turnbuckle. Whatley noted for his headbutt, and there is the headbutt on Bob Orton Jr. Orton on his knee now. Pez Whatley, of course, uses that headbutt.
Sarcastic things, because Ronnie Garber is starting all this. It all started from Lincoln Lanny. And Lanny, you're listening to me now, man. You caused some stuff that never should have been caused, because you're going to make it take it out on Whatley and Garvin and you, and everybody's going to get hurt.
Another body slam by Pistol Pez Whatley. And Bob Orton Jr. is on the lower end of this one. Snap bears him over. And got a pin. Whatley has a pin, but only a 2 count as Orton kicked out at the last second. First headlock by the Pistol Pez Whatley on Bob Orton Jr. in this grudge match, a challenge match.
Challenge match in the ICW, you got to accept challenges, and I'm the ICW #1 ICW World Heavyweight Champion, and I guarantee you that I'm in a position where I'm going to start giving some challenges, and they better start being accepted, and one is going to be to the one one-man game. The other's going to be to you, Lanny, and the other one's going to be to that stupid midget that's trying to make fun of Steve Cooper. You dig it?
Right now, Pistol Pez Whatley working on the head, applying the pressure to the head and neck of Bob Orton Jr.
You just don't know. You just don't know. You don't know people. You don't know what people will do to get ahead.
We're certainly having your problems with Ronnie Garvin right now.
You just wait. I got a plan for Ronnie Garvin, man. I got a plan.
Bob Orton coming with a stomp to the head.
I'm gonna make him apologize.
Orton now trying to shake it off, and he does. Grabs Whatley again, puts the forearm into the chin.
And a baby cowboy!
Cowboy Bob Orton. There's the forearm up on the nose of Pistol Pez Whatley, and Whatley on the mat. There's the knee. A knee drop and a pin by Bob Orton Jr. He has only a 1 count as Whatley kicked out of it. Orton using that forearm again, really working over Pistol Pez Whatley. Referee counting him off the ropes, and there's a headbutt by Whatley. Whatley now slams the head of Bob Orton Jr. into the turnbuckle. Grabs him, and some fingers in the eyes, I think.
It's illegal!
Now slams Orton into the turnbuckle. Hip toss by Pistol Pez Whatley. Whatley is getting fired up now, but Bob Orton counters with some fingers across the eyes.
Fair retaliation, fair retaliation.
Now Bob Orton changing things around. Good move by Bob Orton Jr.
Get it, Bobby! Come on, cowboy!
Orton setting Whatley up for the pile driver.
Get it!
He's trying to set him up, I should say. Can't get him up. Whatley now turns it into a backdrop. Good move by Pistol Pez Whatley, and he has a 1-2 count. Orton didn't kick out of that one till the very last second. Thought it was over for a second. Orton coming back now with a smash. Pez counters with one as they exchange blows. Now Orton taking charge as he slams Whatley in. And Orton into the ropes right now.
Good move, cowboy! Beautiful, beautiful.
Good flip by Pistol Pez Whatley, but Orton was into the ropes.
Cowboy, I've seen it before, man. It's all over but the crying. It's all over but the crying, cowboy.
On the mat, Bob Orton Jr. comes down across for the pin. He has a 1-2 count, and Whatley kicks out of it again.
Steve Cooper, man, I talked to him regularly, even though he's suspended, man. He predicted that Bob Orton Jr. is going to pile drive Pistol Pez Whatley and hurt him real bad.
Orton trying to set Whatley up for the suplex, and he can't get him off the floor. And Whatley turns it over into a neck breaker. There's a 2 count, and Orton again kicks out of it after the 2 count.
Come on, cowboy!
Both wrestlers showing a lot of endurance in this match because they've both taken a lot of punishment. And now, Pistol Pez Whatley, I thought he was going to set him up for the pile driver, but he doesn't. That would be a change. Whatley applying the pile driver to Bob Orton Jr., as Orton is known for his ability with the pile driver. There's the pin on Orton again, 2 count as he gets his shoulder up.
I was close, but not close enough. Got his shoulders up. Extra superior athletes, man.
Now Whatley handling Orton by the hair, but Orton counters throws Whatley into the ropes. And he tackles both wrestlers now on the mat. Referee counting them both down.
Come on, cowboy!
Either wrestler getting up or...
This is where Whatley fades in the stretch. He always fades in the stretch.
Bob Orton now finally gets up. Whatley turning over. He's about to get up. Orton takes charge. And a good block spot. And there's the headbutt again by Pistol Pez Whatley. Bob Orton is out on the floor. Randy Savage now going up to the ring. He's left the desk as he goes up to the ring with his belt. And Bob Orton Jr. has a chair. He's coming up behind Pistol Pez Whatley. Orton coming up with the chair behind Whatley and smashes it across the head. Whatley goes down to the mat, and a referee unaware of what's going on behind him. He's trying to handle Randy Savage. Orton got out of the ring now like he pretending he never was in the ring. The referee didn't see any of that because he was trying to keep Randy Savage out of the ring and keep him from interfering. And now Bob Orton staggering over to Pistol Pez Whatley. Whatley is apparently out. He looks like he's out of it after that smash across the head by the chair Bob Orton Jr. did. And now Bobby Orton's just holding him up. Let's pick him up again. He's got a pile driving, but it's I think it's academic at this time because Pistol Pez Whatley is already out of it. And there's the pile driver by Bob Orton Jr.
He's got him. Let's see if he
You'll
kicks
remember,
out.
Whatley is the only one to kick out of a pile driver, but I think he was out of it before that pile driver was even administered.
He didn't kick out.
That's it. It's all over. It's all over finally. The controversy settled, and the winner is Bob Orton Jr. And we will be back with more ICW Wrestling in just a moment. Stay tuned.